And so it has begun. Really interesting to watch how this happens. This gentleman's name is Hector, has his own business. I'm assuming reasonably priced. Not had a lot of masonry work done, but we did get some estimates, and he was definitely our best price. And it's just him and his helper here, just for this, what he considers a small section of wall. Very interesting to see how they do it. They just kind of hammer around, I guess, the grout areas. It's not grout. And then it loosens the brick, and they just remove the brick. He did say it was kind of strange. They've done many of the brick walls in this neighborhood, and that whoever did this one put rebar in it. So all of the blocks that are around the rebar will just be destroyed. But they're able to save these blocks. They're going to take all of those, and they're starting to stack them right here along the side of the house. I believe they're going to go ahead and leave this. There shouldn't be any need to take that down. And then the fence they'll put inside the wall as well. Leaves this whole area for the equipment to get through. Later today, they're going to have an excavator come out, and they're going to start and supposedly finish digging the hole for the pool. So it's starting. We'll tune back in. I did want to just let you know that Hector did this. He was showing me a picture of this amazing outdoor fireplace that he did for a lady in Bisbee. So definitely, if you are interested in any kind of masonry work and you are local here to Sierra Vista or the surrounding areas, I'm going to put his information in the video description box so that you guys can see. And I'm not sure how to insert pictures, but I asked him to go ahead and send me the picture of the fireplace he did so you can see that work as well. So he's taking the wall down now. Of course, when they're done with the pool, he's going to come back and he's going to rebuild the wall. We're going to be adding here along this roadside. It's going to come out an additional 10 feet. So, of course, we're going to buy more brick for that. And then coming back towards the edge of the window there, kind of where just this towards the camera, the edge of this window right here, that edge. So that's where the wall will come to. It's happening. I'll be back to you. Just going to give you a little progress update. See where we're at. Oh my gosh. Really hasn't been that long. A lot of work. A lot of work done in a short time. Excellent. All right. So, walking around the corner again, we have the gentleman here for the pool. Right now they're marking it. Here's their equipment. Awesome. And then I'm told where these pieces of rebar are going to be the interior of the pool. And then about 6 inches out from that, you might see this other piece of rebar. That's kind of where the concrete goes. So, it's happening. Exciting stuff. Supposedly this whole hole is going to be dug. They're going to save my rock for me, they said. I know that sounds crazy. Unless you're from this area or you've lived in this area, you'll get it. Because we have to pay for rock, which is crazy. We paid almost $1,000 for all this lighter color rock that you see here. And that's just for them to, that's $1,000 just brought the rock to the house. And we had to pay somebody else to go ahead and spread it all out. So here we are. And Jeff was telling me the guy that took down the wall, there's a lot of brick against the wall, he's going to go and get the brick to build out that 10 feet here, leaving the rest of it open. So there we are. I'll check back in. All right. So we've got it framed out. Well, I say framed out, but marked out with the rebar. And that beeping you're hearing, they are measuring up, I believe, the 18 inches. It's 15 or 18 inches. It's going to be elevated. The edge of the pool will be elevated 15, 18 inches off the ground. As you can tell, we don't have grass here, but it's a lot of dirt and rock. So when it rains, it could turn into a little mud and rock slide into the pool. So I wanted to have that elevated so that if the worst thing that happens is it just hits the base of the pool and I can sweep it away. Putting the wood down is starting to frame it. I don't want to be in their way, but I want to just kind of check in with each step they do. All right. Excavator is coming off the truck. Pool is framed out. Gonna get loud here, I'm sure. But taking you through this process with us. First time we've ever had a pool done. We had a pool in one of our houses in Florida, but it was already there. So we haven't been through this process yet. So when they start the dig, I'll be filming for you. Coming in. I'm going to step back. Come with me. PR wants to be out here as well. And now tell me what it is about heavy equipment that just makes it so fascinating to watch. Like you can watch, well, I could watch bulldozers and cranes and all of that, seemingly nonstop. We're digging holes. I'm not sure what this hole's for, but we're digging holes. I'm sure it's got something to do with plumbing.
What's your plans, buddy? What's our depth alarm with you?
It's 22. Minus 22. A lot of it should be pretty close.
Yeah, it's right up 4 inches.
4 inches? Right.
You don't need this one, right?
No, the pitch can come out. I'll start scratching the top.
Where does the lagoon
All right.
Right there.
Looks like a grave. Jeff is still alive, don't worry.
And then immediately
He's sitting there looking out the window.
on both sides. Get 4 or 5 and then we'll go down to 6 foot at the end.
Come over here, little girl. Grab your baby. Starting to dig that pool out. Very noisy. You hear that? There's not concrete under there.
I was wondering.
Kind of crazy. We have no idea what's under any of this. So they are making progress on digging. You can see this bar right there. They said that's a footer, like a concrete footer. So maybe at some point there was the original wall there. We wouldn't know. And they just did a measure from the wood down. So we must start to do the grade down. So they're starting to dig a little deeper, I guess, as they go. Filming this from inside, that's why you have that little bar there, because that's the window frame. But it's really noisy outside, so I don't know that you'll be able to see. And it's really pretty cold, which I guess works in their favor, because this is hard work. If it were hot outside, they might be more miserable. So, don't know why I could just watch these things work all day long. But I got things to do, and I will check back in. I'm just coming to do a little check-in, see where we're at. So this concrete footer, I guess they have a special hammer to attach to their backhoe, if that's what that is. So, let me watch when I'm walking around. We got a nice big hole here. That looks kind of lethal. That right there is going to break up that concrete. It's probably going to go ahead and jiggle the hell out of that poor guy in the machine. So, there we go. All right, I'm trying this again. My audio didn't come through on the last one. So, end of day one's work. The little hammer to break up that footer that they came into, this concrete footer. The hammer that attaches to that machine there was not working. So they had to take it back to the shop, which is in Tucson. It's an 1.5-hour drive. So they're going to be back tomorrow, break that up, finish digging out that. And then by the end of tomorrow's workday, we should have a big old hole here. And I'll just walk around. So here should be the steps. And then along the ledge, the inside here, we're going to have like a seat so you can just sit and we can kind of stare out at the mountains over the trees. And it's going to be a really basic, simple pool. And I mean, people in South Florida that are watching this, or maybe even other parts of the country that are watching this, I mean, the price of doing a pool in this state is ridiculous and seriously uncalled for. I cannot believe how much more it is. And, you know, it is no hotter here than it is in South Florida. So I just don't, I'm not buying it, you know, and yes, they're having to travel to come out to us, but, you know, even the local pool company couldn't match the price that this gentleman gave us for Desert Sunset Pools and Tim Henry. And they gave us, I mean, for the area, they gave us a really great price. So very grateful, very happy that we're able to make this happen. And it's not going to be a very deep pool. It's going to be 5 feet deep. We're not going 6 feet. And there's, get out of the mud. You just got a bath. Don't even. She just got back from the groomers. I'm not going to have that. Now I have to wipe her paws down. Again, I think this has got to have something to do with the plumbing for the pool pump and stuff, because the pool pump's going to go over here. They're going to pour a slab and put that all over there. So, this is it, day one. Left their equipment. They'll take the rest of that dirt out tomorrow. They had a full dump truck today. They'll get the rest of this dug out tomorrow. Hopefully they'll get this footer broke out and then this out. And They did move some of the rock for me, so I know it sounds silly, but when you're paying by the ton for the rock and you're paying quite a bit for it, so they kept, that's a pile of rock over there for us, so we can kind of reuse that wherever we might need it. Right. So this is it. Catching the sun setting. Beautiful day. It turned into a beautiful late afternoon because the morning was all cloudy and yucky and rainy off and on, but not like hard rain, just sprinkling rain. And again, I've been too busy working to get out here and manage this, so I'll get it done. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe you can hear a helicopter overhead. I'm not going to be able to see it, I don't think. Yeah, I can't find the helicopter for you. But that's it. End of day one. Thanks for tuning in. Keep checking back. I'm going to go ahead and give you daily updates as they do work. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you later.